So I wanted to come out here and make a quick video of my garden and kind of talk over some things. We're looking at the Mexican sunflower. It's one of the few that's actually started blooming already. And this is one of the best flowers that you can plant for pollinators. We have two grow bags of these on the patio, and that's what we had last year. And at one time we came out and we counted 200 butterflies on one grow bag. It has several plants in the grow bags, but you have to keep them watered every day. They consume massive amounts of water. But they're just a really great plant to have if you want to draw butterflies to your garden. I'm going to take you up here and kind of show you the rest of the patio garden, then we'll go down to the other garden. This is Magenta Spring, as it's called some places, or Giant Lamb's Quarter. And here's some more. They'll get up to 13 feet tall. The monks in the medieval times used to grow these up in back ends of the walls. They originally came out of the Himalayas, and throughout India, it's talked about, and through the Himalayas, it's a sacred plant, and that it's considered a plant that has the most prana, the most life force. It pulls minerals up out of the garden. But you've got to be careful because it also pulls any kind of poison that's in the soil. So you want to have your soil tested before you grow it. On the top, it'll have about 45,000 seeds, and 45,000 to 140,000. And it's 15 times the nutrition of spinach. The seeds can be ground and made into protein flour. It's just a really incredible plant to have in your garden. Survival plant. It's considered a weed by many people. And you don't want to eat this along a roadside if you're foraging because of the oil and whatnot that would have ran off the road. But I plant it, and I've got several rows of these down below. We'll show you in a minute. Got some zinnias. This is cardone. That's a Mediterranean plant. I'll go around here. What we try to do with the entire garden area, and especially the patio though, is to create a space that welcomes other life. And the fairies seem to appreciate this greatly, and things just grow better when we plant flowers with them. If you need a scientific reason for that, if it bothers you about the fairies, even though they are real and people do see them, if you need a scientific reason, it's because they pull in pollinators as well that aids your garden. You can look here at the grow bags, and you can see that I've got wood chips to hold the moisture. This also holds the fertilizer when I add it. And you can see how I've cut these grow bags, cut the tomatoes back, trimming out the lower leaves. This is a good example to show you. They don't like it when you do it, but it takes about 2 days and they come right back. The reason we do this here, we're in the Appalachians, and we're in a temperate rainforest. We're right at the bottom where the highest mountains are. The rain comes up from the Gulf, hits the mountains, and drops rain. It's beautiful here. We have waterfalls everywhere. I think it's 70% is national parks, pine trees everywhere. It's just a beautiful place to live, but it's very wet. And so if you don't trim these tomatoes, they won't make it. They'll rot out, and I'm continuously trimming off bad leaves. These have just been trimmed. We'll go here, take a look, and there's some deal. a dog came through and broke a couple of my magenta lamb's quarters, and so I was disappointed about that, but it's actually freed up light for the cardoon to grow. And here's some zinnias. We had this to make like a waterfall into the pond, but we turned it off because we've just got too many tadpoles in it and they get sucked right up into the pump. This plant gets really large and the leaves are edible. This is some red Welsh onions. I don't know if you can see the tadpoles down here or not. Probably can't. Oh, there's one I think you can see. But they're full. The first ones to come in were the tree frogs, so these are mostly tree frogs that are in here. And they'll start calling here in just a little bit, which is kind of neat. This is Italian kale and salad burnet. I'm letting it seed out because I actually want the seeds. The same with the amaranth, or not the amaranth, excuse me. Here we've got some red tomatoes. I'm getting ready to go, but you can see these tomatoes are already loaded. We did research, and this year we're growing several tomatoes that supposedly take the wet weather as well as the drought here, and we'll see how that works out. And so you can just get a feel for this. The flowers haven't really even started blooming yet, but this is just a really peaceful space that's productive as well for the kitchen and the garden. This is the Mexican sunflowers. You can see how many's in this grow bag. Again, you have to water continuously. Back behind us, some pineapple sage. Like I say, most of the stuff has not really started blooming yet, but you can get an idea. So I'm going to turn this video off and we'll start a new one for the bottom.